Hello, students enrolled in Psychology 150, General Psychology, sections IO3K or IO4K. I want to thank you all for your registration, and I look forward to working with you throughout these 12 weeks. Now, last night, that is September the 29th at 11:59 p.m., your first mandatory assignment was due. That was the enrollment verification assignment. It was a 10-question quiz that establishes your attendance in the class. I hope you didn't worry too much about the grade you made on it, because that will not figure into your final grade. I only use that assignment to establish your initial attendance in the course. Now, if you look inside Coursework, and I'm going to go there for you by going to my classes, and I can't click on both IO3K and IO4K, so I'm just going to click on IO3K for demonstration purposes. If you notice, this will also apply to IO4K. You guys are in two different sections, but you get the same identical announcements, the same assignments, and of course the same messages. So I'm going to click IO3K. And I'm going to look over here to the left. You should see pretty much the same information over here to the left of your screen when you get to the Blackboard Psychology class home or navigation page. Sometimes it's called a landing page. At any rate, if you scroll down to Coursework underneath Course Materials, if you scroll down to Coursework and click, you will see one or more folders. Now, I see all of the folders that I have outlined for the entirety of the course. You may only see the first folder, the Unit 1 folder. If you see more than one, you can ignore all of the others except Unit 1, because it is Unit 1 that is due tonight at 11:59. So we're going to click on this unit, and we're going to notice all the things inside this folder that I have prepared for you. The first thing is the reading assignment. This reading coincides with chapters 1 and 2 in your Learn Smart or your Smart book. This is the book that you paid for. Maybe you don't even know this, but you paid for it when you registered for the course and paid your tuition. This is called inclusive access. I do this so that everyone has access to their course materials on day one. They don't have to wait around to order them or to purchase them from a bookstore or purchase them from some source online. Now, some of you may also have a hard copy of the book. Some of you may have purchased a soft copy of the book. That is absolutely fine for the purpose of reading your chapters. But in terms of doing your graded work for the chapters, you're going to need to have access to, you're going to need to log into your Smart book. And again, all you have to do, chances are, if you've already paid tuition and paid for inclusive access, is just go to your course landing page, your home or navigation page for Psych IO3K or IO4K, scroll down to Coursework located under Course Materials, and then look inside this Unit 1 folder. Inside this Unit 1 content folder, you have your reading assignment, you have your extra credit discussion board, and if you click here, of course, it will take you to that first discussion, and it looks like a couple of you have already joined in the discussion. Don't forget to comment on at least 2 of your classmates' threads in order to be eligible for all the extra credit you can earn. This extra credit will be tacked on to your final course average, so it's quite a significant amount of extra credit. I'm going to go back into that folder and continue scrolling. Chapter 1 and 2, Learn Smarts. These links take you to your Smart book, to your ebook, as it were. And you can see that a lot of you, 17 of you, have already submitted work. 1 of you that's logged in has not started yet, and 3 of you are in progress. I'm going to hit the preview button. You're not going to see this screen, right? I'm going to take you back. You're not going to see this screen. When you're in your Blackboard course and you're inside your coursework link and Unit 1 folder, I'll show you again, Coursework link, Unit 1 folder here, Unit 1 folder. and you click on Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, Learn Smart activity, what should happen is you will be asked to register the account you've already purchased. Once you put in your name and email and any other information they need, you will see this occur. This is the Learn Smart book activating and opening up the chapter that you clicked on. In this case, Chapter 1. You should see Introduction to Psychology, Chapter 1. Now, a couple of things about this page you're on. You can scroll up and down using your mouse pad. You can toggle through page by page using your mouse. You can use your down and up arrows on your keyboard. Move line by line. Speaking of the lines, you'll notice that some of your text is highlighted. If you come down here to the bottom of your screen, bottom right, you'll see some icons that are embedded in your smart book. This little paintbrush right here turns your highlights on and off. These highlights are essentially what the book publishers think is the most important material. And you'll notice when you actually start doing the practice questions, which are your Learn Smart assignments, which is what you get graded on, at least part of what you get graded on, when you hit practice, it will take you to a series of multiple choice questions related to that chapter. Now, let me show you something. I'm going to pretend like I'm unsure about this, and I'm just going to guess and get it wrong. The correct answer is the behavioral perspective suggests that observable, measurable behavior should be the focus of study, not considers how people and non-humans function biologically. All right? It tells you right here below that wrong answer that this actually describes the neuroscience perspective. Another way that you can sort of get feedback is to click on read about this. And when you do that, the system will automatically take you back to the section, to the page, to the paragraph, to the lines associated with that question. The behavioral perspective blank. Read about it. And you see right here, behaviorism. In 1913, a little-known 34-year-old psychologist, John Watson, directly challenged the use of introspection. He founded behaviorism, ... only if it examines observable behavior, not ideas, thoughts, feelings, or motives. So clearly, the publisher wanted to link certain parts of your chapter or connect certain parts of your chapter to these questions that make up your Learn Smart activities. Okay? Now, of course, you'll need to take a series of these questions before you can earn the 100% that I'm sure you're all shooting for. Just keep doing them until this program stops you and says that you've completed them. If you want to go back to your reading, click down here where you saw practice and you can continue reading. You can turn these highlights off if you want. You can turn them back on. Don't just focus on the highlighted part. Please read and take notes on all of it. Now, if you come up here to the top left of your screen where the three little horizontal lines are, these will give you some other options. I'm not sure whether or not you have the same options I do, but I feel like you should have the table of contents and at least your notes and underlines. Now, there probably won't be much in here, if anything, until you start tagging and annotating and creating your own notes. And if you notice, I just tagged and pulled that out into the notes and underlines window. And these will remain with you throughout the course. I believe you can also annotate, which means that you could highlight some things, and then you could, of course, hit note and type your own notes. Sorry. Right in the space provided. And it looks like those actually connect over here in this window as well. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm going to go back to Blackboard one more time. And I'm going to show you the final thing that you need to know about. That is your Unit 1 exam. If you notice, your Unit 1 exam is the very last thing you'll do inside your unit folder. It, like everything else, is due on September the 30th. I didn't mention that the extra credit is also due September 30th, but it is. And that's tonight, guys and gals, at 11:59 p.m. I'll go ahead and click on Unit 1 exam just to kind of let you see what you will see when you click on it. It's going to basically tell you there's 50 questions. They're worth 100 points. You will have 75 consecutive minutes within which to complete this. You can't save or log out and go back at some other time. If you do try to save or log out, your timer is going to continue until that 75 minutes is up. It looks like 13 of you have submitted this exam already, and about 40% of you, 8 of you, have not even started it. So please, I implore you to get started if you haven't already done so. And remember, exams make up considerable a part of your grade in the class, considerably more of your grade than the Learn Smarts. So don't skip exams. All right? That's all for now. Again, this little tutorial will work for any of my courses, not just my Psych 150, but also my Psych 241 and my Psych 259. And it won't just work for the 12-week courses like IO3K and IO4K, but it'll also work for the 16-week full-term courses. If you have any questions, you know how to contact me at jmccoy@cfcc.edu. That's J McCoy at Cape Fear Community College, right? .edu. All right. I think that's all for now. And I will see you guys or talk to you guys again real soon. Take good care. Bye-bye.